Hello, my name is Diana Brown. I am the head trainer here at Vector Biofeedback. I wanted to make a video for those of you who have been emailing or asking us about our software. And this way, it's a great way for you to see what the software looks like and also the things that it's capable of doing. So if you have any additional questions, anything that I don't address in the video, please send us an email at info@vectornls.com. So the first thing that I wanted to show you is that this is sort of the look of the software as far as after a scan, what does something look like. So the S's stand for scan, the V's for additional Vigetto tests, M for metatherapy. So there are different ways of organizing the software to making sure that it's the easiest and most user-friendly. When you create a new patient card, their name, email, address, anything, information that you need will be stored in this card. And that way, if you have a list of clients that will build up over time, here in the select card, you'll be able to see all of your clients, the date they came in, and be able to find or delete any of those cards. The most important features of the software are those that relate to scanning, to doing energy balancing, and creating remedies. So let me show you what the scan page will look like after you do a scan for someone. So the research page offers the list of organs which are all available for scanning. And we have about 800 organs in the list now, which are there and you're able to scan and do analysis on. So this list here starts with general cross-sections of the body, and then it moves into specific body systems, and from there it goes deeper into the cells and tissues, chromosomes, and DNA. So as you can see, it starts with the digestive system, general organs, and moves down the list. So we have anything and everything in this list that you can think of: bones, tissues, cells, even things like histamine, serotonin. You're able to scan those and see their, not their levels necessarily, but to see if they're normal, abnormal, and what that means. There's also, toward the end of the list, more tissues of each of those body systems. So we're seeing more of tissue, cells, and a closer detailed look into everything that we saw at the top of the list: arteries, veins, nerves. So all of these things are available for scanning in this list. So if you notice, there's a lot of cells down here toward the bottom of the list, and then you move into RNA and DNA. Now, we're able to organize this list in a few different ways: by alphabet or by the body system, which is what we're looking at now. If you have a male or female client, you're able to what's called a setup, and this way you don't go through the list every time that the client comes in or someone new comes in. You can pre-program the different things you would like to be scanned for male, female clients, or for younger boy or girl clients. So these are all options to help you save time. So this way, when you create a male or female card, it will automatically have chosen for you what you pre-selected. Now, the other thing I wanted to point out is that our system has a great way of creating notes. So if you are doing analysis, let's say that this is our list of topics. We have Heal, we have Star Life, which is a supplement company, and we have microorganisms. So if we click on microorganisms, you see here that the list of microorganisms comes up, which is relevant to this body system and to the client. We have pathology, biochemicals, allergens, skin-related issues, trace elements, which are heavy metals. We have some meridians for scanning, again, Heal. The list of topics that we have is quite extensive, and There are lots of different things that you could look for, and as you can see, some of these open up for even more. For example, if we click on cats and others, we have lots of topics related to specific things such as bones, brain, brain disorders, brain processes, even cat-related illnesses, dental diseases, digestive diseases. So there's a list of all types of topics that you can utilize or not utilize depending on what you're looking to do with the system. The ones that we focus on the most typically are microorganisms and pathology, because we believe that a lot of illness related problems in people's health are because of parasites, viruses, and bacteria. So that's just the list of topics there, and you can see it's quite extensive. The other thing that I wanted to show you again is we talked about the notes. So if we look at the notes, just wanted to show you quickly what they look like. We have a few options for report 2. It's a more organized option, which keeps the name of the parasites that you add, the pictures of the organs where they come from, the results of the additional testing, anything and everything you can think of, you can organize and add in there. The great thing about the notes is you're able to print them, to save them to a PDF or a Word document. You can do all types of things to customize these notes, and that way if you wanted to email them or to save them for yourself on the computer or print them out, you're able to do that. The notes here at the top allow for more note-taking, so you're able to add any additional notes that you like, and report number 1 is a Word document, and you can export straight to a Word document from here. Now, some of the other things that we have is we have descriptions for each of the parasites. So if you're not sure what a microorganism is, where it comes from, what it does, we're able to have that in here. And the other really important function is the remedy preparation tool. So if there is a parasite, you're able to go straight to a reprinter and create a remedy for it using water, alcohol, sugar, paraffin. These are kind of some of the most major functions of the software that I think are useful to people. I know that just looking at it doesn't give you as much information because we would really have to go through some training and teach you how to use these buttons, what these buttons do. But the whole point of having these buttons is to make sure that your analysis is correct. So we're narrowing down from these lists of parasites which are there and which aren't. So if it's strengthening or weakening, we can confirm that the parasite is there and affecting the organ, or it isn't affecting the organ. And so there's a different approach that we can take, but again, we would need to get some training. So I just wanted to show you what the software looks like. And if you have any additional questions, let us know. The therapy option is right here. And we have what's called a protective and a destructive therapy. The destructive therapy works to destroy parasites and viruses and bacteria. And the protective therapy works to protect the organ and strengthen the organ. So we have D for destructor and P for protector. And you can run the therapies 5 times automatically. You can also do what's called an automatic therapy, and that just means instead of taking one organ at a time and treating one organ at a time, on the research page you're able to treat 10, 15 organs all at the same time, one after the other, in order to save some time, or if you wanted to focus on more organs. So that's definitely an option as well. And that button is right there, and it just treats whatever we choose in this organ. So I hope this gives you an idea of what our software looks like. If you have any questions, if there is anything that you would like to know besides for the look of the software, maybe how some of these other things work, please let me know. Do understand that without training, I think it's a little bit more difficult to explain all of these things. and once you go through training, it's quite simple. We're really navigating through about 3 to 4 pages of information, and that's about it. So if you have any questions, again, please email us info@vectornls.com.